gather round, ye mortals bold, from mist and brine and tales untold, where canvas breathes and colors flow. Welcome to Painting Booth. Tobias perch upon the dong, it must be rung. For chibi charged and songs be sung. No timid brush, no timid crew. We paint like thunder splitting through. He's defender who half divine, born of ink and turpentine. Samurai heart with Irish grin, lets the living ether in. He doesn't plan, just do don't try. He squints one eye, charger chi, one fearless stroke, the sky turns blue, and dragons hatch from painting. Buck, 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 cock, midnight laid a fortune egg. Open up inside, it says, trust the flow, don't overthink. Follow the ether of ink. Let spirit guide the paw and chi, while Boris grinds ink with teeth. Strike like a tiger, swift and true, just like Gallows would do. Step to the mic, he sets the tone with Mazzo's crisp meatball calzone. Italian gravy, grape drink too, broadcasting live. Microphone is here with you. From Japanese clan, he leads the way with honor. Sharp as katana, spray through stormy doubt and ego stew. He paints the life inside of you. So raise your brush like battle axe. Let go of fear and pigment cracks. Let all arrive from cosmic dew and roar it loud. Painting down!
Such beautiful music, which could only be played by our resident petrified primate, Milo the Magical Monkey. And if you feeble mortal swine have any honor in your delicate vessels, you will pay the monkey so he doesn't go hungry. Greetings, my beloved Japanite, and welcome to another glorious episode of Painting Goo with me, your illustrious demi-divine host, Defenderu-sama, demi-god of Painting Goo. Brack sake. Glorious. Right. Today's a Tuesday, I believe. We begin a new goo. A glorious new goo. We have another Japanite to create an avatar for. Where is it? Where is it? Yes. Right. Let's get the goo throwing this fine Tuesday. Right. Desmond-sama! Stabaru-sama! Printerberry-sama! How are you? How was your weekend? Right. Let's get this bitch wet. Let's get this show on the road.
Colors drip, they slide, they fall. Coffee drink now, fueled for more. My hands are messy, my mind's a zoo.
Painting goo.
Painting goo, painting me, painting you. Sip, sip, rap, rap, paint goo, painting goo. Bitches wet, they drip, they fall. Canvas screaming, let's paint them all. A smear of smudge, a masterpiece too. Paint, paint.
Painting goo.
It's eating all wounds, it's lavish too. Characters rushed away the light. No rules, no plan, just let it do. Paint, goo, painting goo.
Right before the guitar kicks in and I really get the goo throwing. Who are we doing next? Grifu-sama? Grifu-sama has been on my mind. I think I have an idea for Grifu-sama. Speaking of which, if I am going to do Grifu-sama, I must move the canvas into a horizontal position. Fuck it. Yes, we're doing Grifu-sama. painting goo. Right, my chi is now flowing. Glorious. I will select new tuna. I am aware of new tuna. I have it saved. We will do new tuna. Let me see. I'm thinking background. Let me see. Part of me thinks Americana. Sumimasen. Whoa. Sasage. Glorious. Right. Americana. The agua is quite muddy. No matter. Grifu-sama and his dogu in Waganu. Traveling from place to place, delivering goods in big Waganu. I don't even know if Grifu-sama is delivery man. And he just drive big trucku for the hair of it. Because he love big trucku. It is a muggy boogie deu, yet painting-goo raises my spirits. Indeed, that is the purpose of painting-goo. To provide you with entertainment, to raise your chi and spirits, and to relieve you of the stress of the modern world's madness. That is our goal here on Painting-goo. Despite sometimes myself succumbing to the bewilderment and frustration that we all find ourselves surrounded by these days. I am beside myself with confusion quite often as these numerous troglodytes invade my mental space with their idiocy and lack of honor. But the goo froze regardless. Right. Let me see. I want there to be an aspect of movement. Or perhaps not. Perhaps he is taking a break from his long travels and simply eating a hearty burger whilst his dogu keeps watch. We shall see. Took us 2 tries to do Staburu-sama. For all we know, we could be painting Grifu-sama for the next 9 weeks. That would be a record. I actually do not know the longest it has taken me to paint a goo. I haven't a clue. Right. Today is a Tuesday, is it not? Stick on some techno tuna. Whilst I paint for you. Must not forget to do the border. Must not forget border. Do not want to end up like America or Europe. Aren't you living in Europe? I am living on the glorious Emerald Isle, which is technically a part of that utter shit show that is the EU, but Ireland. Era. is its own beast entirely. That is why I chose to remain here. I chose to blossom here, despite being booted from Chinese heaven because of the fucking Monkey King. I saw it fit to remain on this beautiful island, surrounded by hearty, humorous folk, for the most part. Island may be wet, but I like it wet. Helps the goo flow. Right. Must not forget border. Will make things easier later when I am photoshopping and taking pictures and such of our roster of Japonaita and assembling the first book of painting. Long-term plans, long-term lofty goals, as Stamuru-sama would say. But he is Canadian, so anything that Maple Monkey says must be taken with a pinch, or indeed a fistful of salt. Let's see. It is a rainy day in Tipperary. There are many reeks in Kickham. It is a reeky old pub. Beautiful, but reeky. Quite like my own home. Quaint. Very Irish. Beautiful. But due to parasitic demons and gluttonous, slothful human beings, the property is a bit run down. Nothing we are not accustomed to, dealing with the consequences of other people's poor behavior. Has become quite the theme of my life here in Earthrealm. Sometimes I must admire you humans, you pathetic swiner mortals. Despite being feeble, delicate, whiny, lacking in things like honor and nobility, you are quite hardy, resilient, and determined. Sometimes you're determined in the wrong ways, but it is what it is. Some good coffee. Right. A rand of Tatu Crispu, indeed. Guinness-flavored Euro Trashu. How dare you? Guinness tastes glorious. It may be British, which is a scam in itself, but we shall see. Right, engaging new tuna, and then on to techno.
The second of the Japonites, Staburu-sama. When yokai need slaying, and beats need laying. Stand tall, be necklace, swing like a He's steel in his stomach, but he never fade. Tried to leave this mortal show, but immortality whispered no. Yokai no kage, odori nagara kieru. Shadows of yokai vanish. Taiko ga nareba, akumu wa nemuru. Thunder sama, shinanu tamashi. Kaze ni himiku inochi no uta. Swing got a rhythm and rage. Half holy relic, half war stage. But when the battle done and the blood run cold, he plays soft drums for the frightened souls. Did you read the thunder in the valley low? Calm little children when the bad winds blow. Harbinger of death with the healer's tune. Yokai disappear underneath the moon. Ah, now. Many tried to kill old Stabaru. Even himself. But fate's a stubborn bastard, isn't it? Yokai no koe, shizuke-sa ni kieru. Katana to kodo, sora e noboru. Staberu sama, owaranu tabi. Kaze yo katare, kono densetsu. Dance of death now, lay the beat down. Cleanse the night now. Stabaru-sama, never dying. Still he's trying. Still he's grooving.
Miraiki, very good. Good vibe. Good vibe.
The second of the Japanites. Stabaru-sama. When yokai needs slaying. And beats need laying. From the mountain where the bad dreams crawl. Big belly scarred, but he still stand tall. Beat necklace ring like a warning bell. Swinging that beat bad straight through hell. Rhythmic violence, holy disgrace. Got a calm old smile on a dangerous face. The demons run when the low notes hum. When the bass line hits, salvation come. Nobody knows why the old man stays. Steel in his stomach, but he never fades. Tried to leave this mortal show, but immortality whispered no. Yokai no kage, odori nagara kieru. Shadows of yokai vanish. Shadows of yokai vanish. Taiko ga nareba, akumu wa nemuru. Staberu sama, shinanu tamashi. Kaze ni himiku, inochi no uta. That swing got rhythm and rage. Half holy relic, half war stage. But when the battle done and the blood run cold, he plays soft drums for the frightened souls. Didgeridoo thunder in the valley low. Calm little children where the bad winds blow. Harbinger of death with a healer's tune. Yokai disappear underneath the moon. Ah, no. Many tried to kill old Stabaroo. Even himself. But fate's a stubborn bastard, isn't it? Yokai no koe, shizuke sa ni kieru. Katana to kodo sorae noboru. Sorae noboru. Staberu-sama, o ano no tabi. Kaze no katare, kono densetsu. Staberu-sama. Dance of death now. Lay the beat down. Cleanse the night now. Staberu-sama. Never dying. Still he's trying. Still he's grooving.
Some good shit. Could be a little heavier, though, to go with your theme of carrying a beat bat of death. But very good. Very good. Miraiki. The tuna I selected to display you on social media, I believe, was very fitting, hard-hitting, slightly sinister, but joyous in its beats. Right, let me see. Where is Techno Tuna? Up, 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 up again. There we go. There we go. Oh. Negligence is the rare offensive N-word. Excellent point. Excellent point, Stabaroo. I mean, Desmond-sama. Saying Stabaroo-sama so much. Too much. Let me see. So far, so good. Good shape, good contrast. Miraiki. But Rufusama might be a tad bit too small. Let's make seating bigger. Your tip stream rink is broken, G. Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. My finery being targeted by the Jews? Can I check you whilst I am streaming you? That is the question. Interesting. There's nothing in my email. There may be issue. There may be issue. I will check in a moment. So far, me like it. We shall see. We'll let the bitch drive it. Investigate my PayPal issue. Indeed, I have received no payments. The last payment was 2 weeks ago. Interesting. Very interesting. As of yet, I can see no issue. Interesting. Be careful. Do not try again, just in case. I will investigate the matter. My account has been frozen? Interesting. Perhaps we are beginning to make Weibo. Interesting. Oh, I just received Message. Oh yes, the Streamlabs has been closed because I haven't been using it. Streamlabs is no longer for painting good. Ah! I have just received money. Printer Berusama. Ah. How cunning of you to send the bare minimum just to check it working. Well, it's working. I've tried a dismal monkey feeder and it claims success. Yes! Excellent work, Printer Berusama. You have just solved the problem, or at least answered the question. The paper is indeed working. The Streamlabs sent me an email weeks ago informing me and they would be reaving me because I haven't been using them like a cheap whore. I cannot.
Alright, let's just start messy tonight. Canvas blank under a soft blue light. I don't really know where this goes, but the colors answer, slow and close.
You know it is time to trim mustache when it begins to rap as nose hairdo. I know it is time to trim mustache when I begin to eat mustache.
Just keep painting, we'll figure it out. Line by line, doubt fades out. In the end, it always makes sense when you let go of perfection. Chat rolls by like a quiet tide. Good catch, yeah, you're probably right. I'm gonna push the contrast more. Open up another door. Just keep painting, we'll figure it out. Color speaks louder than doubt. Doesn't have to be clean or done. It's the journey that makes it fun. Let me zoom in so you can see every flaw, every possibility. Sometimes you ruin it to make it work. That's how art learns first. I think I'll stop here for now. Save the file, take a bow. Tomorrow starts another run, still
I literally just realized just there that I'm doing him as a bear. I didn't do the other two as a bear. I literally just realized that I'm doing him as a bear. Oh god. It's fixable. It's fixable. Although it would be funny to make Griff-Usama very hairy, considering all he has is like a beard and it's like fuck all hair on his head. I don't think I've ever made it to the end of the playlist. No. Now that you've said it, no. Oh. Must do phrase of Deu anyway. Man mantis walked so man bear can run. It's actually looking pretty good. The vague idea that I had in my head was like him with Nova Jean in the back, kind of coming out of the wagon, but like Nova Jean's like huge because it's like, you know, like they're avatars, like, you know, like Sabaru-sama doesn't actually really look like that, and Desmondu-sama doesn't actually really look like that. Like apart from like the big, like the main features, like, do you know what I mean? Big beard, glasses, and then fucking like strong jaw, like relatively skinny legs compared to how big his upper body is. Like, do you know what I mean? Like he's very strong up in the upper region, but his legs, not that they look spindly, but like aren't as like muscular, you know. And then there's the like the character archetype stuff that we came up with. Like, so with Griff-Usama, I was like, all right, like he like speeds around in this like buffalo driven wagon thing with the dog in tow, but the dog is like massive, like fucking what's that? What's the one they recently did that's absolute dog shit? And I can tell just by watching the trailer. Oh, and the fact that Jared Leto's in it. Masters of the Universe. He-Man. You know what I mean? Like He-Man's battle cat thing is like fucking huge. It's like this, like how big a saber-toothed tiger is supposed to be, or like a liger or some shit like that. Like, so I thought it'd be cool to make Nova Jean like this big battle dog, that like buzzes around in the fucking wagon with him while he goes from place to place. But yeah, it's like literally just like I'm like so in the zone, and then because it's pretty good, like, you know, for like what I'm doing it an hour, and I've done this, and it's just like all of a sudden it's like, why are you doing it as a bear? I was like, shit. Regrettably, I do not have a robotic arm. Well, that's how you know it's a good avatar, if like part of you wishes you were more like the cartoon version of yourself. Like, man, I wish I had a fucking metal hand. I bet you wish you had a fucking giant spoon axe as well. And a fucking set of spiky gold armor. I just imagine someone trying to break into your house and you're standing there with a 12 gauge, like, adorned in gold and spike armor. Wrong house, bitch. Like, you fucking hilarious. I say, if you think this is bad, wait till I put my glasses on. Then you're really fucked. Right, we'll do the phrase of the day. And then I will I'll unbearify Griff-Usama. I don't know, like part of me wants to do him as a bear, just make him a hairy, beary bastard, but we'll see what happens. Where is it? Right, with the help of my feathery friend Tobias Beakus Kroos. Oh. Tuna and mayonnaise. It was before the sasage and barbecue sauce. With the help of my feathery friend Tobias Beakus Kroos, we shall announce today's phrase of day.
With a ding of my tiny donga, with a smiley song that I send cleansing vibrations through the interwebs to cleanse you filthy mortals of your dirty, filthy cheek. And allow it to flow freely as I announce today's phrase of the day.
Today's phrase of the day is as follows. The downside of tearing Deaf Joker is that some people just can't hear them. That's a Coddington joke. That is definitely a Coddington joke. Okay, Tobias is a bit covered there. I know I'm doing a horizontal, so the orientation is going to be jacked a bit. Hold on. Fuck. Oh, I really want a cigarette. Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, like, yeah, that's good enough. I really like how this looks, but I'll like. Will we make him a mountain man bear thing? Man bear pig. Man bear griff. Man bear griff. Bear man griff. Griff man bear. Griff bear man. There we go. It'd be so funny if somebody got pissed off that he was the only one who was actually done as a bear. I would immediately eject them from the community, well, we can't even call it a community, can we? Like, it is but a small gang inside the bear community. Actually, like, how funny is that I automatically did that? Like, somewhere in my subconscious mind, like, we're all actually bears. Oh, that's hilarious. When I go down to Pruner to fucking help him on his land, he like, he's not that he's convinced his son, but like, or is it both of them? I think it's both of them. Like, his kids think I can like turn into a bear. Well, that's the story he's told anyway. Like, it makes me laugh my head off every time. every time I go down to help Pruner on his land, the fucking the kids are like, "Is your bear friend coming?" That's fucking hilarious. I suppose we could and should weave it into the lore of Painting Goo that there's either an episode or there's like a fucking a reveal somewhere down the line that we can, like, all Power Ranger style, just randomly turn into a bear form of ourselves, and like we're even more dangerous. It'd be fucking hilarious. Do you imagine how intimidating that would be if, like, Stabaru-sama's avatar is already intimidating as fuck when you think about it. Like, imagine a dude that big swinging a bat that has a fucking spiked metal stereo system on the end of it, like, and then his second phase is he turns into a fucking, like, grizzly. like, right. Resume Carnegie. the sake of continuity, I am going to make him a human being like the rest of you. I should do bear avatars as well, though. I did for a few weeks. Like 2 years ago. I did Metal Bear, Solver Bear, Sleep Deprived Bear. What else did I do? Did I only do 3? You'd think with a name like No Vagine, your dog would be a male. I was wondering where you were going with that.
Log entrance. Training run. Simulated war.
Oh, that's actually hilarious.
Real ghosts.
No Vagine.
Buried names claw back from the dark.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Past mistakes don't stay dead. They wait. Exile planet. Broken sky. Hatred learns to breathe. One name. Spoken like a curse. Wrath of Khan. Say it slow. Say it loud. Wrath of Khan. The past comes back. Radiation hums. Door sealed shut. Logic over fear. A friend stands still. So others move forward. This is how legends end. Quiet. Certain. Wrath of God. Victory costs pay in flesh. The human will outlives death. From death, life, from fire, sea. Genesis blooms where heroes bleed. Wrath is gone. The lesson stays. Hit the ground in a brown stained shirt. Gray head shining under dying satellite.
Tiny legs.
Sinking in the mud of progress. You just gotta feel looked out.
That's like my favorite part of that song. Tiny legs.
Smear gloves. Think I stretch with 1,000 eyes. Scanning streets, scrolling minds. No signal back, just noise and lies. We listened hard. We waited long. Static answers. Something's wrong. Is this intelligence or just a scream? Do they think it all or only dream? Finger on the trigger, judgment in place. Too glass to place, or not too glass to place. Cities moving like a time machine. Endless talk, but nothing means. Wars for symbols, gods for sale. Empty pride in a carbon jail. Smear globs, steam bubbles, thinks it through. Runs the odds and under skew. Pin legs eyes, looks to the sky. Still no proof they're self-aware. We came in peace. We stayed too long. intelligence or just a scream? Do they build or only consume and bleed? Finger on the trigger, judgment in place. To glass the place, or not to glass the place. The scales hang low. Mercy flickers, protocol says no. One more skip before the flame, one last chance to change the game. Hands of fate in alien space. To glass the place. To glass the place. Or not to glass the place. It's not a river. It is a battlefield. And once again, they are coming. Through broken light and shattered years, a signal cuts through ancient fears. Red lights burn on steel and bone. The stars feel closer than our home. From silent voids they breach the night. Cold logic dressed as endless might. They do not hate, they do not feel. They only harvest, merge and steal. The past awakens, fragile, thin. If they succeed, we never begin. History bends beneath their hand. One moment more, and none will stand. I will not sacrifice the Enterprise. We've made too many compromises already. Too many retreats. They invade our space, and we fall back. They assimilate entire worlds, and we fall back. Not again. The line must be drawn here. This far and no farther. And I will make them pay for what they've done. Corridors hum with crawling dread. Metal whispers of the dead. just another form of slain. I will not sacrifice the Enterprise. We've made too many compromises already. Too many retreats. They invade our space. And we fall back. They assimilate entire worlds. And we fall back. Not again. The line must be drawn here. This far and no farther. And I will make them pay for what they've done. Below the decks, the future sleeps. A fragile dream, but still keeps. A rocket waits in silent prayer for courage born in open air. One small step through fear and flame to teach the stars the human name. Not born of conquest, steel or throne, but from the will to stand alone. I have seen this enemy before. Not in metal, but in myself. And I will not let it win. The ghosts return, old scars ignite. Vengeance calls into the fight. Every loss, each fallen friend.
Definitely getting somewhere.
Plans a war that never
But I'm afraid I must leave it there, my beloved Japanator. I must cook dinner before it gets too late. Oh. Domo, Peterborough-sama, for confirming that my pay power is indeed still working you. You know what that means? Pay for painting you, swiner!
We are the sum of what we choose. There's everything to lose.
I will see you probably tomorrow. As per usual, I will keep you posted in Telegram Chatu if the goo is not going to flow. But it should be. It should be. In the meantime,
Compromises all
be good, be true,
retreats.
and be beautiful.
They invade our space.
And I will see you soon.
And we fall back.
Keep the goo flowing in my absence.
Let the future hear this truth. We were tested. And we refused.
Sayonara.